Yes. It's happening.
All right. Look, it is Thursday evening, 7 p.m. on the coast of the United States, was by thunder and lightning up and down the coast here in the Northeast and where Jack is down in Florida. So bear with us. If you lose us for a second, we'll be right back. Otherwise, how are you, Jack? Faring all right? We treat here. How's it going?
Yeah. Well, the seatbelt light is on. Okay. There's going to be a little turbulence. So beware of that. But it'll just be electronic disturbance. So be aware of that as we go through this. Everyone's like, whoa, I can barely hear you. But yeah, that's what we kind of, whoa. I don't know if you hear the thunder here, but it's decent.
I think, Jack,
Can you
Jack,
hear
you
me?
remember Mad Libs, the little game where you
Oh, Jax.
do you
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
Mad Libs, the little word game the kids would do where fill in the words?
What? Wait, what was the question? What game
Yeah,
are we talking about?
Mad Libs. That's what this show is going to be like. You're going to have to fill in gaps, people, because we're going to freeze up. We're just going to keep going, and you just fill it in the way what you want to hear.
That's funny. That's funny. Am I sounding like I'm dropping in and out, or is it just you? I look. Do you look good on your end? I look good on my end,
Yeah.
but I'm losing you
Oh,
in and out.
I'm getting the drop in. I don't know if it's you, but either way.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Everyone, say your prayers. Let's see how this thing goes. Hey God, actually, let's stop all this nonsense to make it work. Thank you. Thank you, God. There, cleared up. Okay. Then we're late either. Man, current events. Look at we got people in here. Let's see what's going on, everybody, all my homies and Tim Judge's homies. What's up? Pauletta. Top of the heap there. One of the twin towers, spiritual towers looking over everything. Up at the top. Oh, everything's fine. Okay. All right, Jay. Good to see you. You might be on silence now too. I don't know, Chip. Yeah, his video is solid, but yeah, I hear you. Okay. So yeah, it is Tim's, isn't it? I'm getting him. He's just blinking out. Yeah, just Tim, just Tim. Okay, thank you. That's what I'm seeing. So when I'm seeing him blink out, he's blinking out. That's cool. I'll just fill in the meantime when we shows up. Free trade Thursday, no doubt. Okay, you know what? Anyway, I was going to run my mouth about some junk anyway. So, good God, I can't believe what just happened in the real estate market. Did anyone catch it? It was I just did in the news. Uh, oh, Tom. All right, Tom S. Hey, buddy. Good to have you. All right. All the homies in the house, everyone. It's good to have you. Thanks for the support, really. Thanks for being here. Thanks for telling everyone about all this stuff. But I want to make our time together useful and talk about some stuff going on. There, Tim is turned on again. That's good. Uh, yeah, he froze up. But I noticed today. I don't know if anyone else noticed this today, but they are making it so you
I'm
could
trying.
make. You're back. Great. Uh, they're making it so you could do crypto-backed currencies as an asset. Crypto Bitcoin. I mean, I just need to go into this because this is just ridiculous now. Because they're having issues with their asset prices dropping. Hey man, we invested. Now you're president. Get on it. Uh, and the Bank of Woeful Slavery, the Federal Reserve. They're like, I'm sorry, we can't drop our interest rate. Slavery is going perfectly. Everyone's having a hard time. Great. That's the way we like it. It's like, what? So, which necessitates an interrelationship between two different financial systems, right? You got the income we trust system, which is dollars and currencies. Uh, every currency is tied to the dollar, so everything's under the we trust. That's the devil, right? So this trust that we have, this methodology for all our finances here at Liberty Gate Academy, stems from signing up with Jesus Christ. It's a Christian loophole. So they sign up with the devil, and what now? They're going to make crypto the asset they can back mortgages with. Who has crypto? I'm just saying, who has crypto? First of all, it went from 15% of Americans had crypto in 2021 to 33% in from 21 to 22. So this is an off books soul purchase, is all it is. It's like, hey, we're having trouble with money, so you sold the devil. Hey, we don't do it in dollars anymore. We got heavy debt out there. So they invent a new off books currency, and everyone's like, hey man, China does all this stuff off books. That's not cool. And it's like, well, actually, America does the same thing. So it's, which isn't cool either. And China's like having a real estate issue, right? Hey, we stole all the real estate from everyone, and then we sold it to everyone, and then we used all that money, and then we went and got a whole bunch of loans, and which what they stripped the wealth out of the assets, right? First of all, they stole them. Then they're like, "Hey, would you like to buy our stuff?" And they're like, "Yeah, I need a place to live, so I guess I need a place to live. So you have them, so I guess I'm gonna buy it from you." Yeah, our slave masters owned it all, and they sell it to us, and they're like, you know what? Sorry, it got destroyed or whatever. You still have to pay your mortgage. And now it's really, really, it's now coming to America. It's just like in China is. If you don't have crypto, you can't afford to have a house because now, crypto is like $3 trillion or something like that. It's a heavy, liquid asset out there like dollars. It's amazing. And so, oh, okay, just sell your soul or have this sold stuff over here. So, from 33% of Americans having in 2022 having crypto, it's down now like to 28%. So a lot of people sold their soul, bought houses in Florida, and are selling them because they're like, "You, this party's gonna last forever." And but they spent their stuff and didn't watch their budget. They're like, "Man, we got to sell, uh, a house." So it's a way to buy a soul, use crypto as an asset, then get dollars for that. So it's a backdoor method into uh the regular dollar system, which they made official now. The Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, the director of that Trump appointed. His last name is Pulte. So one of the largest home builders in America now runs Fannie Mac, and said, "Hey, crypto's fine for mortgages now." Official approved. And the government's going has gone that way officially. So assets could go back up in a weird way. So I think they just maybe are just making it so the only way to buy a home now is to sell your soul. Basically, that's it. That's it. There. Sorry, we're just gonna be out in the open with it now. That's just the way it is. This isn't a free country. There isn't such a thing as a free country. Whose land is this, people? I'm just saying, whose land is it? We live here. They say it's your country. Well, how come we're paying for land? How come they say we owe debt to a bank if you buy a house, or we owe debt to a government, which I don't know. We all owe several $100,000. Well, that's enough for a house. Instead of spending your government stuff, just buy me a house. They don't do that. Like, no, sorry, we're just making houses cost triple what they were like 5 years ago. It's like, At what point do humans rebel? Never. They make a great slave product out of humans. It's just thank you God for creating a perfect slave. They just do whatever we tell them, no matter how hard we turn the thumb screws. Everything's cool with them. Um, that's just the way it is. So we're in a spiritual war that now they're just going to go above board with, right? They do signs and symbols, right? Two W's, 33. That's a double, yeah. And so what's Bitcoin? A B over a one and a one. It's a three over one, three times the left 33. It's them. This is slavery by money. It's the same old. Nothing's different. It's just off books. I'm an accountant. It's like, hey, we can't. They got it's $3 trillion. They got now off books rolling according to their books. Which, see, well, we're going to release Bitcoin in the future. Well, okay, from whom? From where? Like somebody owns it and spins it out there. There's no transparency. There's just this fairy tale back at all cryptocurrency. It's created like this. It's an algorithm. It's all good. It's like, that's not trustworthy. That's not proof. That's just a one more stupid ass fairy tale. So of course they're going to make everybody, oh, look at how much money everybody is making into crypto. Everybody will jump in. And then what do? Same thing they do in real estate. Rug pull. Whoops. Suckers. What? That's your government. That's the entire system of humans around us all the time, always. That's just who they are. Don't you get it? So, hey, we're gonna asset back anything. If you sold your soul, hey, you get a house. What? Come on, just go show them the paperwork. I got some crypto. Pathetic, pathetic, pathetic. And you know anyone that got millions in crypto? How did you get it? Come on. It doesn't take a mathematician or accountant to figure out they sold their soul. It's just an off books transaction. For real. That's all that's going on. If you don't see it, you're not seeing what's going on. Okay? All right. How does someone become a billionaire? You have to steal it from somebody else. You have to make everybody else not have those billions. I took it from you. Has to come from somewhere. They're just making more for themselves. So let's take it through to the next steps of this. Do you know what I'm saying? Wherever things cost the most, like for example, Naples, Florida, right? Oh my God, I went down there. First of all, I flew over. It was like, oh my God, this is the most beautiful place I think in the whole earth. I flew over it. And then you drive down it. There's no public beach parking like anywhere. The whole thing is mansions on White Beach, and you only get your little slice, and that's it. And then there are thin roads, and it's just hell. That's why you're way out there on that island. Yeah, it's nice until you get some weather, whatever. Now you're selling it. It's you know everyone wants out of Florida. They got their crypto. They're like, yes. I mean, first of all, what do you want millions and billions of dollars with anyway? What are you gonna do? You're not even helping people. So what are you doing with it? You're like, well, I want a bigger this. I don't want okay, well, what do we have here? We don't have that much stuff. Go look on Craigslist. Cars, boats, houses, motorcycles, some junk. Well, I want the most expensive junk and I want 100 of them. For what? You only drive one of them. What are you doing? Don't make no sense. It's so stupid. So now they're like, oh, I don't know, Florida. They're just selling it. I just they showed the show for two little bitcoins, and now they're in a cash crunch. Party, party, party. Okay. Anyway, it's just the way they have so much marketing money spent to explain, oh, it's a pro wrestling match. It's not complicated. We actually see what's going on. You're always lying to us about every single thing. And this is what's actually happening. Tim, thanks for putting that up there. We got Carmela. I don't know how to say your last name, but let's say Hurley. It's cool. I know most of the corruption that you're talking about, maybe some don't, but I would like to know some answers on the slave system, how to get out of it all. There's only one method. There is no other method. And I have Liberty Aid Academy has at least 100 testimonials. No other school in Earth has testimonials as many as we have. Not Harvard, Yale, none of them. Every soul is signed with the devil. We, period. You got crypto for you got money, you got a house, whatever they sold for, or you're just an idiot and you just here's my baby, sign a birth certificate, didn't get any money. That's the dumbos and the have nothings. But you can resell it. Hey, if you don't really, you sell this your child. Can we get your soul too? Sure. It was a clever trick. So that Cesta KB trust means a sub trust of a trust. That's all Cesta KB is. A trust under the Iga we trust. Iga we trust is just right on the money. Can't use the word trust. Anyway, watch my videos. This stuff is so basic. How long have I been saying the same thing? 15 years. Anyway, they're just hiding the same system right in front of us of slavery. We're slaves under the spinning dome that never changes, right? How can we? Oh, we're on a ball spinning, but the view never changes. Are we really that stupid? Everything is a lie, right? The bank never signs a document. That's the slavery. The bank never signs a document. You go, hey, can you loan me money? They're like, sure. Here's money. We're going to make it right now. Zoop. Here you go. Now it's loaned. You owe us that back. It's like, wait a second, but you didn't have it before I asked for it. Exactly. Like, but that's illegal. You didn't give me something that you already had an asset on your books. You made it up on the spot. That's a Ponzi scheme. And then they didn't even sign a contract. So there's no actual contract, so they can't be held liable in any way. Sorry, we didn't do anything. You just came in and you're paying us. Haha. And if you don't pay us, we'll send the cops over because slavery. It's slavery. Also, do you know what freedom is? Do you know what the word free means? Anyone? 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 No, not Americans don't know what free means. Free means you pay zero. That's what free means. So no American knows that. Free means, oh, how much does it cost? It's free. Oh, cool. That means I'm going to feel better about myself because I got told some lies. Oh, thanks. That's what freedom is. Oh, I got told some stuff by my Lord and Master said, I got some freedom up in here. I love those freedom ads. I feel free when I watch a freedom ad. When I'm told about American freedom, I just feel free. It's all about a feeling, if you feel you're a man, you feel you're a woman, that's what you are. If you feel you're free, you're free. No, what are you, an idiot? Freebie costs nothing. America's is intelligence a hoax in America? I mean, kinda. Yeah, is human intelligence a hoax? Yeah, kinda. Yeah. No one can just see what's basically around them. You don't even see your slave. Like, who owns this land and why? Why are we paying for it? Oh, hey, a house costs this. Why? Why we live here? Why? Who are we paying to? Right? Okay, and you print dollars, and now there's debt for America. What are you talking about? You mean you have the largest military on earth? You can murder anyone, anytime. The president's like, "Hey, we can just murder you. Do what we say, you're gonna murder you." He's fine with just saying that on TV. I told him we were gonna just watch out where you sleep. Ha ha ha! I'm president. We're gonna just kill you if you don't do what we say. Yeah, isn't that funny? Ha ha ha! That's so fun. Yeah, exactly. So. Yes, very dumb. People are very dumb. So it means it costs nothing. And so who are we paying for housing in the country where this is a plantation. This whole place is a slave plantation. You only go in these fence areas. And if you do, you owe us money for doing what? Everything but breathing, let's call it mostly air. Okay? That's what you pay us for. What? Everything? Yeah, you pay us for everything. What's free then? That feeling you have after you watch the Budweiser commercial and we talk about freedom, that's freedom. Where you're drinking the Bud and the thing goes across and it says you're free. That's your that's your freedom right there. Woo! That's what they sell us. Yeah. Good at studying more. That's fantastic. Study more. Anyway, so yeah, that's the slavery. So how do you exit it? You undo the slavery with we, the devil. You side with Jesus Christ, federal government, state government, county government, all the lawyers, all the banks, they all agree to this because they're using it as their entire system as enslavement to the devil. I figured out, oh, hey, you could guess what? Since you can do that, you can do this too. That's why I got an offer of $485 million cash by the devil sitting next to me in Chase Bank the day I opened the trust the first time. So that's what's going on. And that's what's going on in real estate now. They're going to bring up the asset prices by selling souls off books. Oh, it's pathetic. America is pathetic, pathetic. Haven't even figured out their slavery until I tell them it's pathetic. It's pathetic. There's no hope. There's no rebellion. That's never going to happen. It's me. Hey, who's the rebellion? That's that dude. That I don't know. Trump says he can kill anybody, but why is that guy still talking? I'm sorry. Can you bring that one back up to? I finally got done yammering. You're free to do what we tell you. So true. Oh, it's Reagan. Oh, we got our Reagan in the house. There's no freedom. Thank you. Freedom is a trick for the devil. Thank you. You're the slave to the devil, the slave to Jesus Christ. Big O. Give that lady a halo. That's a winner right there. That's all there is. You see what I'm saying? If you sign up with Jesus Christ, you gotta whatever team you sign up with, that's what you do with your life. You see, you're under orders either way. There is no freedom. Nothing is, financially free. None of that business. You see, so pick a team, whatever rules you like better. And I'm the one that hails the contract for the alternate team, Jesus Christ. That's what I do. I copyrighted it. I did it first. I turned out my offer of all the kingdoms of earth, or a cut of them. The devils didn't give me all the kingdoms of the earth. It's like, we'll give you a percentage. It's like, yeah, no, I'm going to take 100% of your place. How about that? Deal? Get out of my face. No. No, Reagan has it 100% correct. That's how this trust works. That's the loophole. You got to see what's going on around you. What are these people intelligent that have all the, I got a house here and a house there and a yacht here, and it's just sorry, it's bigger than a yacht. We call them ships now, and I have a small country here. It's just unbelievable. I got a house in Florida. So what? My God, you know what beach you're near to? You can't even get parking there. What are you doing? That was dumb. So yeah, no, she's got it 100% right, Reagan. Thank you. Let's Spires. The trust is the answer I looked for 30 years until it came across Jack's webinar in 2020. And I'm happy to have you here and everyone else here. It's so simple. The subterfuge and the lie, once you break it, the spell is broken. It's a spell of words. You break it with another spell. The God's name is a spell. Broken. See ya. Get out of my house. Get out of my life. Get out of my children's life. Get out of my bank account. Get off the real estate, get out of the yard, hands off the car, stop talking. I haven't told you what I need yet. The whole thing, it switches. They're afraid of us. We have the power, and it's a complete turnaround. But they control this whole financial system of slavery. You know what I'm saying? And until you see what's going on, like even having a home is just like so difficult. But we teach you all these methods matter. You know what I mean? We need all these hacks on our side, okay, we'll just use your rules. They're breaking their own rules. It's like, here's crypto off books, sell your soul. That isn't open to us. That's BS. That's how everyone gets their millions. So that's not fair to us. Les, I'm in the hospital for 7 days using my free insurance card. Booyah. Happy for that for you. Yes, I'm glad I'm on the right team and side with Jesus Christ. I'm very happy for that too. Let's say a prayer and that Jesus Christ watch over you and get you all healed up. Now that is what we're talking about it. So let's go to the source of the power, get you healthy, sir. Alex, good to have you. I'm just saying, this is the current events that are spinning out there. Like, oh, we're gonna fix it all now. It's crypto back, crypto back mortgages is just, oh my god, just the whole debt spiraling out of like where are you going with this anyway? It's just ridiculous, you know. Let's make tiny little 2-3 bedroom places worth millions of. We could do it if we had Bitcoin. We could make it worth millions. We put everybody on the street. Uh, I'm sorry, I'll miss the celebration of paying paying taxes on stolen land. Yeah, you don't sound sorry, but that's a good joke. You don't sound that sorry. I don't sound that sorry either. Neither does anyone else that gets this information. Sorry, not sorry, because what? They've been doing this the whole time. I'm an accountant. I just caught them. This is how you do it behind the scenes. Okay, so we can do it too. Deal. They're like, no deal. Wait, now you know? Yeah, now we know. No, we could do it too. Get out of the way. So we need these hacks financially because they're cheating off books and creating trillions of not even dollars that they can turn it up. Here's a dollar token, Bitcoin dollar tokens. Now just go get some dollars. It's like, great. You mean I don't have to play the. It's like you're going to the arcade and you get tokens. It's like, haha, you bought the tokens. You can't go back and sell tokens. But if this arcade, we'll take tokens back and you turn them into dollars. There you go. It's like, that's not that tricky or clever. I'm an accountant. That isn't even. They're like, what is fooling everybody else? Just not you. It's so easy. They're like, we didn't have to make it complicated. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic that no one has noticed. There's no rebellion. There's never going to be a rebellion. Oh, we got guns. Don't mix with the USA. Don't come for our mortgages? Don't come for our mortgages. Wait, come for our mortgages actually and take them. Let's get rid of the immigrants. They're the ones that are jacking up the prices of everything. It's like, no. And so, okay, let's continue. Let's go one more step down this direction because I'm trying to give you useful information. Okay. So, where do people want to be? They want to be in the most beautiful places. Yeah. And they're like, oh, I want to be at the beach of Florida. What's the best? You know, Florida lost some of its luster after a few hurricanes. But what's going to happen? The most beautiful places, the biggest houses in those areas, basically all the older, cool areas of every town and city that are still nice, will get it bought up because buildings that, if you know what's what, that God made are going to last the longest. So they're laid out, those parts of town are actually laid out well. And so that's where the rich, that know everything that I know, are going to go and continue to purchase property as they're doing. Look at Tampa and St. Pete. Downtown's still rocking as the rest of it crumbles. And I don't mean like the fake downtown that we had a new downtown. No, I mean like, the one that came from the quote 50s or whatever. That one. That's where, some of the assets are worth having, and they're not going to crumble as easily because people didn't make them. And the layouts, go to work and drain and stuff like that. So we don't have that much time left, and these things are going to play out. So now they're going to be like, housing is really worth a lot, too much money. You got to sell your soul. Sell it. There's hardly any time left. Sell your soul. Get a house. It's just you're going to go straight up with that. So if you have to sell your soul to get a house, the most evil members of our society will have the largest house in the nicest location. So it will be basically pure evil everywhere, wherever the real estate's the most expensive. And they're not, few of them are intelligent. That's why they sold their soul, because they're not smart. They're dumb. So, but they got a lot of money. And so, they're going to have these stupid giant houses in these places and yell at each other about who, you crossed my fence line or whatever. Like, I sold my whole soul for this house. Get out of here. That kind of tension of the, people that sold their soul, tension of the rich people is just going to be ubiquitous in all the nice places. Because if you know what actually how much time there is going on, you look at the migration patterns of, say, all these different animals, like the Alaska king crab is like taking over all the cold water that exists, and it's even going down into Europe. Dolphins are now up in the Chesapeake Bay. They were never up there. What? Things are happening. Migration patterns are actually happening at a rapid, super rapid pace because history's fake and never happened. Sorry, but everything's happening now. They didn't dig the gold up anywhere. They're going to dig, baby, dig, and drill, baby, drill. They didn't dig up nothing hardly. It's all out there. They made it seem scarce because they own everything. There weren't enough houses. Well, they're all empty. Practically, most of the houses are empty in Florida. Yeah, but you still got to pay us $1 million. What? They're all empty. What? We got to pay you for somebody's eighth house, or the bank stole another house back? It's crazy talk, Thomas. If we get challenged and we claim we fall under the qualification of convention, and they ask exactly how do you qualify, who is they? That's never been asked. You give them the paperwork, and they understand exactly the system, and they just approve it or deny it. No one asks. No one asks that. And if you want to know, if you want approval, like, you're filling an application and they want to accept your 501c3 status, I think that's what you're asking. Go to your course of applying for real estate tax exemption, look there, and a full explanation is within that course of how to answer that question with, links and everything. Okay. So, from the government saying, as support, the government support for the answer to that question. Here's your own paperwork. So you give them that. Okay. And so that's one thing. So that's, you print about the laws, the convention being all organizations. No. I mean, a trust is an organization, but not all organizations. A trust, a convention. Let's just go over the word convention. Convention is the Faustian, gambit. Yeah, you sell your soul to the devil. That's a convention, right? One party signs. It's not a contract. It's not a contract. It's not a contract, right? It's a convention, right? It's a declaration. I declare that I'm with Jesus Christ now. Get behind me, Satan. It's a declaration from you. You don't need somebody's signature, but what you do is you get a public witness. Witness that I change it into the system of, you high-minded bugs, fallen angels. Public notary, right? The second the public notary does a public notary, boom, that's it. The convention, sign, seal, deliver. That's why the devil sat next to me the second I went into the bank, right? To open a bank account. They're sitting, hey, the devil pulled up and made me the offer. Hi. I guess you're real, so the other thing's real, and I guess this whole thing's real. That sorts that out. Okay. So the convention is the choice to sign a declaration. That's why this is right, a declaration of trust. It's a declaration. I declare. I would, it's one signature. It's not that's a convention. You see how it's different than a contract. Okay. So it's a convention because for sure the paperwork matches that. For sure, all the movies and all the plays and all the songs and everything and all the currency and all the actions of all governments and the slave system and all bankers all prove the devil's real. Just because you ain't met it yet just means you haven't done, enough problem creating to meet it yet, but maybe you will. But so I want to say that about convention, you see, because until you know that's what it is, it's like, well, of course that's what it is. Here's the paperwork. It's a convention. And you're able to say what a convention is. You sign up with a god. Boom. My God is Jesus Christ. Okay, your God's the devil. They told me I go to court, been in court. I initiated so many court cases, almost 50. And the lawyers told me right to my face I worship the devil. They just told me that they know I know. They know you don't care. You ain't gonna listen to me. You haven't had the individual experience. That's so you'd be like, that guy's just crazy. Yeah, no, that guy is the only guy that's alive and talking the truth and not dead. Why? Because God is real. And the devil's real is powerless. My life, my actions, my proof is that's it. I'm so mad I'm missing over half this show. Oh, that's so good, Chip. I'm glad you're here anyway. You're making the show happen. You're like pushing all the buttons to make it happen. And it was about real estate too. So I'm like, oh man, I wanted to talk about this with them. Because it just rolled off the presses, the whole thing. So uh anyway, I just oh my god. Yeah, and it's really, it's like when you think hierarchy, you think, oh, stairs, going up. We think going to heaven, going up. There's just really like, duh, 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 blah, 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 blah. It's a hierarchy. Duh, 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 down. That's the hierarchy. Boom. Yeah, that's the hole you'll be in. Right over there. Start. Yeah, no, there's a stairway there. Just go down. It's like, what? Yeah, no. Go ahead. You sold yourself, so get in there. No, it is, and they're so dumb. Once you figure it out and see them, you don't have no respect for them. Oh, you were dumb and sold your soul for whatever millions, and then just bought a place in Florida that now, whatever, 2, 3 years later, you don't want, and you're selling it. That's clearly not intelligence on any level whatsoever. That is just straight up stupid, idiotic, hive, run with the herd, Dumbo, basic biatch behavior. Just no ability to think for yourself. Everybody's doing that. Let's go. That's all that is. It's just proving you're a Dumbo. So we're watching that play out. Okay. Uh, crash harder. Maybe somebody could own some houses at some point. Maybe, I don't know. But even if everybody's going to go crypto back, let's get into crypto. Let's get into crypto. Well, you don't think they're going to rug pull that? Come on. They know the day they're going to pull the rug. They know all that stuff. They know it all. And who are they going to rug pull? You. They're going to steal all your money if you put it in there. That's what they do. They're running a Ponzi scheme on Ponzi scheme on Ponzi scheme. The whole thing is, pure evil. Oh, we need money for war. You're fighting other plantation sites? BS. What? No. All slavery is the same everywhere. Oh, don't send us your slave products, man. You're sending us too much of your slave free labor stuff. We charge our slaves way more here. Quit doing that. What? That's not a war. It's like, oh, we just work our slaves harder over here. Start working your slaves harder. It's like, oh my god. What's the Chinese thing? Is 669? I mean, literally. It's not 666. Oh, that's not the record of the beast. 669, right? 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. What? No, I'm sorry. 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. Something like that is what they work 12 hours a day, whatever it is, 12 hours a day, something like that. 6 days a week or 18. That's their. If you look it up, that's actually their culture. It's Scary. Get your slaves running on that hamster wheel faster, America. Do it. We're like, okay, crypto back to mortgages. No problem. Southeast Florida, Steve, check it out. All right. Southeast Florida. All right. Over there where you got more waves. I'm on less wave side, usually. Hopefully, always. Good to have you, Steve. Steve in the house. All right, buddy. 8 to 8, 8 times 8, 64, right? No, but they have a culture. I forget what it is. 6, 6, 5, 6, or 6, 6, 9. It's just such a horror when you read it. And then anyone else, because this is a declaration of trust. What we're talking about, right? And have you ever read, it's online, by the way. Have you ever read China's? Like, you read America's fake ass BS story, Make a More Perfect You, did blah, 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 the Declaration of Independence, right? July 4th. What? You ever read China's? I have. It's online. First of all, they just have it there set, and they're fine with this. Everyone must work. Get on that hamster wheel, and we see you off that hamster wheel, X, Y, and Z. Literally in their constitution, every slave must work. Oh, okay, everyone. Don't take out cross out slave. That's China's, declaration of how they're going to treat slaves in their plantation. Man, the whole thing is a mess. So until you sign this trust, there's no any kind of freedom except spiritual freedom, which extends to physical freedom. You can't be arrested and so on. They can't steal your assets. Like, oh, just took it out of your bank account. Nope. Won't be stealing nothing. Go watch all the testimonials of what people have been through, and everything's fine. Everything in the trust, all of them, their children, everybody's good to go. Okay? So you need to go look at that. And you need to look at the proof that we have. Because, here comes this crypto nonsense. Are coming for us and our assets. If they're worth anything, we'll devalue them with some crypto. Oh, great. Thanks. Anyway, that's the slavery I'm talking about. So, like Reagan said, honestly, bottom line, what Reagan said is the bottom line. No one gets freedom up here. You don't. You're not independent. And that's even the word. I'm independent. Independent of what? And you're saying you're independent of something. Obviously, you're not. If you got to say that, right? I'm independent of what? Yeah, it don't sound like it. Like if you're still saying you're what are you talking about? You're coping. No, I'm free, man. Free. No, that's a cope. No, you're just coping with your situation of slavery. Bend the knee willingly, one direction or the other. That's all it is. Oh my goodness, isn't that true, Frank? Roxy has a powerful testimony. She's a powerful person. She came down here to Florida with her wonderful family. She is a powerful, every way you want to slice the bread. She's powerful in every way. What a wonderful family. What a wonderful husband, son, daughter-in-law, like the whole crew. Amazing. And her testimonial is just over the top. And so are many others. So are many others. Thank you for that, Frank. Gotta go watch the testimonials, people. What's going on up here? Go see the proof. Only proof matters, not a fairy tale. Okay, so go watch our proof. We can help you. I'm sorry we lost Tim. Sorry about that. He must be having bigger storms. Ours passed. Alex, thank you very much for the support. I really appreciate that. You got your trust open and you're headed in that direction. Many years you've been supportive, and I'm happy that you are now a student with all the trust and all signed up and moving forward. You're an amazing guy too. To be that patient and to make it. So good for you, my man. This is hard work to overcome our programming. We're lined from, it's good. You have to break your heart to accept the truth. Like the truth breaks your heart. It just does. You find out you're a slave, you've been lied to your whole life, and then you have to come to grips with your family, or, whatever. So, and then you figure out the truth, and you try and tell your family, like, man, what's wrong with you? You're like, no, I'm just telling you what's wrong with Earth, and the situation is not you know, and then you begin to be like, uh, oh, uh, Tim's still here, and he doesn't have to look at his frozen face. Good to have you, Tim. Okay, good. But good. I'm glad you're here. But you see what I'm saying to this situation? We really have one choice: sign the trust willingly as an adult, 18 or older. I'm signed up with Jesus Christ. I'll take the loophole. All my finances are safe. My family's safe. Everything's safe. Right? Get all the courses in one super discounted bundle, McCaig Mastery Trust. Hit that link right there. That's where you get to it. There might be some special discount on a special day of the Egal We Trust on July 4th. You might want to check that out going on. Because, yeah, no, who wants to sign up your baby with us now? You can't leave the hospital. That's our baby. Yeah, it kind of feels like our baby. What? Sign the paper. It's like, you know what? You're creeping me out a little. Hospitals, not trustworthy in any way, shape, or form, right? Hey, we're closing up. We're having a mass. What are we calling it? Let's use a word that will automatically get any video removed from YouTube, so you can't even say it anymore. Oh my God. All the sellouts, right? Everyone in the medical field is sold out, no problem. And so what do they get? Crypto. And when they go, thanks for the millions. Oh man, that really, oh, you know what? That whole thing happened with all those bodies piling up and everything. I just had to retire and go into a giant mansion in Florida because it was just so rough. And then what was rough about it? I saw you made some dance videos and you got pretty good at dancing. That's what I'm talking about, man. That dancing was tough. You think the dancing steps are easy? Man, we had to clock in and out. We were at that hours a day. Well, if we weren't having lunch, just you know, using all the drugs in the cabinets and stuff because we were closed. What they were going to waste. What? Just they all just went pure evil. Great. We know why you're in the medical field anyway, most of you, for what's in the pill cabinets. Not all of you, thank God, Pauletta. Not to bash them all, because there are some very warm-hearted people who actually do care about people, but they are rare now. And they're like, oh, man, you all are so evil. I can't even help people around you anymore. You're making me want to vomit. You're so evil. I mean, that's what we got going on. So all them people are got them crypto houses, and they're like, you mean I still got some crypto left and I can get me another house? It's like, hey, let's not sell that thing. Let's get another one. You want another mortgage or you can't pay that last one? Yeah, but I got crypto. It's like, good God. That's not intelligence. That's just that's making choices without having a moral or ethical compass of any kind, right? Just sell your soul. Hey, I'm trying to get what better countertops. Man, I want my cabinets updated, man. It's like, what are you, an idiot? The doors just open and close, and you put stuff in them. When the finish doesn't matter, like your soul's worth, does it? Hey, don't talk about my cabinets like that. What are you? It's pathetic. Who's this? Therese in yeah. Satanic cults lack propaganda so crazy, zero integrity. They don't need any proof because all the humans go for fairy tales. The Maine Academy has like 100 testimonials of different people with different Portugal. Okay. Sadly, no one in Europe is ever going to be free, ever. If you're born in Europe, you're totally screwed. Sorry, Portugal. Sad to hear, I know, but yeah. See, because, you know, the slavery starts in America, so that's where the slavery is the worst. That's why I'm stationed here and I get woken up first. I help people here. It goes to Canada. Why? Oh, it's nothing against you, Therese, but everyone in Europe and everywhere else is a coward. Otherwise, you already would have beat the system, but I beat it first, as I do every time loop, right? I'm the guy that wins every time. I win the human race, and then I tell the rest of the race how to win it. And you're too far away from me, or you know what I'm saying? And anytime I try and make any kind of like inroads in a different country or whatever, there's no one like Jamie Bonk. You know, I showed her how to translate this information to her country, Canada. So I'll do it if you help other people. And now we've developed a system where she doesn't help anyone, and we have that as an option within our paperwork and courses now at Liberty and Academy. So you don't go through her no more, you go through us. But I asked, hey, can you do that? And Jamie Bach is the one that showed up in Canada and did that. But no one has the courage, balls, intelligence, fortitude, and wherewithal, and caring for their brothers and sisters to set anyone else free in any other country. That's the answer. Bunch of cowards everywhere else, everywhere I travel, all cowards who deny the truth, all cowards who deny proof. That's everyone who lives, denies the proof, denies the truth. Everyone. You're in the process. Just found out today that the Portuguese public will be in court. Ah, maybe. I mean, your person, your corporate fiction, your all capital letter name, which is a 9-digit number, because slavery doesn't change from Portugal to America. It's just they changed the language so that different slave populations can't speak to each other as easily. Q Sherelle. If I'm trying to open a Schwab account, do I add a checking account to the brokerage account for the trust? Yes, you do. You have to. It's a combo thing. That's the way Schwab works. The answer is yes. Keep up with it. Not me, because I sent them proof of corporate. Yeah, no. See, you ain't got proof of beating them. But we were all slaves. That's the point. We're either slaves of Jesus Christ or we're slaves of the devil. You got we trust. We is the devil, and every currency is tied to the dollar. So every country is not a country. It's just a separate slave plantation under the God we trust. So you're just a slave that speaks another language. You speak two languages, great. I don't, sadly. And so I'm the one that sets everyone free because I'm the one that gets free first. And so I said each government agency 20. Yeah, that's nothing. Until they fear you and can't touch you and can't jail you, and you set other people free and you have proof and testimonials, it doesn't matter. See, it doesn't matter what you said them. It matters what you do, and then it matters, can you enforce it, right? And so all laws are corrupt, all courts are corrupt, everything's evil. We're just being slave. We're just slaves. We're not even slaves of human. We're slaves of fallen angels. Yeah, that are human. So they will. No, I don't believe anything. No, I only go for proof. Proof alone counts. Only God is real. Only proof matters. No, I believe nothing ever from no one. I never believe anything. I don't believe in God. I know for a fact. I met with God. I met with the devil. I don't believe anything from anyone. Not ever. No, I never trust me. Nope, I never trust anything except for proof. Never, never, never. That's the only yardstick to ever advance spiritually, financial, in any way, is only accept proof. And never trust anyone. Only trust proof. Yeah, no, never do that. Nope. And it's proof of enforcement that matters, not proof of some fucking paperwork. Nope. It's proof of what you were able to accomplish from the paperwork, not the paperwork. The paperwork don't matter. It's what you did. Like when I stopped the pipeline of the Dakotas with paperwork and got proof, same day Obama shut the pipeline. Proof. See, proof. Proof matters of outcome, not paperwork. Outcome. Proof of outcome. Mike Nebeth here for the first show. Mike, good to have you, buddy. If anything comes up, let us know. We're here for another 5 minutes. Otherwise, check us next Thursday, Mike. Yeah. My work did that. Yeah. Tracy, yeah, I did that. I got proof. Go watch the channel. Sure. That was a long time ago. Done so much since then. You follow that? Yeah. I was living in Asheville, and my friends were, getting sucked into the whole dumbass fairy tale in the winter, go freeze and die. So I stopped it because I didn't want my buddies dying because they're dumbasses. But they were, I didn't hate them and want them dead. So now I kind of do. The whole human race for being so stupid. But I would say back then I was sweeter. Yeah, see, if there is someone brave as some country anywhere ever, sure, of course you could set yourself free and the whole country free if you want to work with me. But, it's not complicated. It's not like, oh, my slavery is different over here. No, they just make it another language. They all use trusts everywhere. What, the SWIFT system, their banking, right? The International Bank of Settlement. Slavery works perfectly over there. The money system, it's like, what if they stop it? What, they stop using trusts and stop using slavery? I don't think they're going to stop using slavery. Do we? What? Free humanity? Nah, you could free yourself and get proof. And then with that proof, other individuals in your same slave plantation, Portugal, you could help because you'll have the proof. We'll back you up. We'll be like, oh, hey, come be part of school. Now we got Portugal. Could do that. Could do that. Go watch your testimonials. Go watch your proof. There's no one else inside this dome that got proof. No one. It's sad, honestly. I'm not like, that's not a flex. It's just sort of sucks, honestly. Why can't somebody else do this too? Am I going to retire? I don't think so. Yeah, so okay, you can email us. Hey, get our email, contact at libertyacademy.org. This is happening over on I'm talking to somebody on Instagram right now. So anyway, uh what no if you want to get Portugal together, you email us, contact at libertyacademy.org. Send us your ID and stuff and say, hey, I need a discount and I'm gonna set Portugal free. I'm gonna work with Jack and we're gonna figure out the whole thing. And then I'm going to help others, and you can turn it into a course at Liberty Academy. I'll give you a testimony, all that stuff. If you're like that, then we can work on a discount, okay? So work on that, okay? And write in, and I'll hear about that from Tammy, and I'll see what you write in, and we'll work on that, okay? Do it tomorrow. Great. Good. I'm all about setting people free, but for real, not for fake. So it's going to take some work, and I can only help as much as I can because I don't speak that language. So it'll be work, but we'll just do it patiently. Okay. And we're about to wind up the show here. I'm glad we got that done. Anyone else? Please catch us next week. It's 7 p.m. Thursdays, Eastern Time. We'll be back again. Tim Judge, he won't have the whole lightning bolt to the man. I had something to say. It's like, that guy can talk for an hour, no problem. I'll just sit over here and listen. I'll get a night off, sort of. It's good to have you, Tim. Thanks for making the show, Rob. We'll be. It looks like maybe you're working. You're
Help where I could.
Oh, you were sort of first up. All right. Well, thanks for doing it. And next week we'll be.
You're cutting in and out of me, so I'm just trying.
You are trying. And we tried tonight. Thanks for everyone for being with us. Thanks, Tim, for making it all happen. We'll be back here 7 p.m. Eastern next Thursday. Get the trust. I can't help you until you get the trust. I can't. There's nothing I can do or God or anything. Make the trust. Choose your covenant. Make your decision. And that's it. You're in. You get all the coursework. I'll help you from this day to your last. All right? All right. All right. Have a good celebration on non-Independence Day and actually get independent or actually sign with Jesus tomorrow. Be like, no. All right. But enjoy your family time on your celebration, on your weekend and stuff. And you too, Tim. You know you have a big family and stuff. You all enjoy your wonderful holiday weekend. And we'll see you next week, 7 p.m. Thursday. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Goodbye.
Down.